from Bat and Ball Cricket. Guys, thanks for checking in for another one of my videos. And guys, today coming at you with another cricketing gear review, and today we're looking at one of my bats, and it's the Aldred Sovereign Gold Edition bat. Now guys, I've had a couple of cracks at getting this video right, and I just haven't been able to get it there. There's been a few things that I haven't been happy with. I'm looking at making sure I maintain the quality to you guys, so it's taken me a couple of edits and a couple of redos to hopefully get it right. So today we're looking at the Aldred Sovereign Gold. This one's Aldred's a very small bat maker out of England, and a guy by the name there of Paul Aldred, who's a former first-class cricketer in England or in England, now runs and hand makes all of the bats that are coming out of the Aldred workshop. Guys, very high quality, first-class cricket bats. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some international players around the place at the moment that are using Aldred bats who have actually got other sponsor stickers on them. That wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me at all. So let's actually get into having a look at this particular bat. Now, Paul's a traditionalist when it comes to cricket bats, and so he does minimal concaving on the bat. So when you look there at the profile, we can't get a particularly good shot because of the bat tape there, but look, there's very little concaving there in the bat, so you've got a good full sized profile. When we actually look at the face of the bat, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 grains on there, and they're good straight grains as well. Now they're not evenly spaced. They're a little bit wider spaced for the right-hander's outside edge, and a little bit closer spaced for the right-hander's inside edge. So you can get a good look there at the actual face of the bat. Now, when we actually come to look at weight, this is £2.9 pounds, and that's fully dressed with its stickers. And I've also put on a toe guard, a very dodgy toe guard, I must add. This was the worst job that I've ever done at putting a toe guard onto a bat. I've done a couple of them. So that's £2.9 pounds fully dressed. And we actually have a look at the profile shape. You can see that with the bat there is very little in the toe. There's almost no meat in the toe whatsoever, and then you can see it gets a big bulk of weight or a big bulk of timber, basically from about the 3-inch mark up until essentially in line with the stickers on the face of the bat. So a lot of timber right where you need it, and it's spread nice and wide as well. So this has got a very good ping response, which probably the best bat. Well, it's got the best ping of any of the bats that I've got at the moment. When we actually look at the edge, we'll do a quick measurement here. So we're talking edge of about the 35-36 mils, and then our actual spine is about 55 mils. So it's not a huge bat, but because of that profile and getting timber all in the right spot, it means that it doesn't need to be huge. When you actually look at the middle position, it's a little bit difficult to actually say exactly where the middle position on this bat is, because probably the majority of the weight is in this area. So it's probably more of a similar to some of the other brands at the moment, where you don't actually have a designated middle spot or a pinnacle of your actual sweet spot. And what that essentially does, provided it's well balanced, and this is exceptionally well balanced, this bat actually picks up. It's not the lightest pickup of my bats, but it definitely picks up lighter than the £2.9 pounds that it is. And so that because it is well balanced, it means you do get that being able to have that large bulk of weight in the middle of the bat means it performs very well. When we actually then come to the handle, as I said, Paul is a traditionalist, and so it does have an oval handle. Now, when I first encountered oval handles way back in the early part of the 90s, they were when Millichamp and Hall and Puma, about the same time that Millichamp and Hall and Puma got together, and they had a highly exaggerated oval handle, almost to the extent we almost had a point on either side, and I really disliked that. This was the bat that sent me back to oval handles. It's oval enough that you can pick up that pronounced oval, but it's also round enough that it's comfortable in the hand, and you can really feel that the control that you get through having that oval handle. So like I said, this is the bat that actually sent me to actually having oval handles on bats. Guys, a couple of finishing features that I'll talk about in regards to the bat. Paul actually individually stamps every single one of his bats. This is bat number 1494. I'll just put that up there. You might be able to see it, might not. And so every single one of his bats are stamped, so that well, he knows and that you know it's one out of his factory or out of his workshop. A couple of finishing features, like I said, guys. No toe guard fitted with this bat when I received it, and I have put one on later on. The actual stickers, I'm really impressed with the visual quality of these stickers. The actual nice golds, Aldred and Sovereign parts on the front and on the front and the back of the bats are sensational. The actual visual, really love the circle sort of type checker plate or meshing in underneath. The only thing that could be a slight criticism is that when you start looking at other first-class bats or bigger bat brands at the moment, they're starting to looking at actually embossing their stickers, and so it means that you might have, for example, not only would the Aldred be gold, but it'd also be slightly raised with the type of 3D effect on it. That's what some of the other bat makers are starting to do with their stickers, and that's, I guess, is the next step for Aldred. If Paul decides to go down that path. Having said that, by far one of the best sets of stickers quality-wise that I've ever had on a cricket bat. Guys, you've probably noticed through this review that I do have some bat tape around the middle of the bat. Now that's due to the fact that I do have a very slight crack on the edge of my bat. That's on the inside edge for me. Now that's not and I'll make this nice and clear, that is not a fault due to the bat maker or due to the quality of the timber. Okay, you're using, or cricket bats are made from timber, which is a natural product, and when you're using a natural product, some of the time there are natural flaws that aren't visible. Now I'm not saying that's what this is in this particular occasion, and I'm pretty sure it's actually due to the fact that I didn't, I hit the ball on the edge, and that's the reason that it's actually cracked, or multiple times in that same spot on the edge. But you do get, as a bat ages and as a bat is knocking in, surface cracking and cracking of the bat is a natural thing to occur, and you can't go back to the bat maker wanting to refund a bat because of an edge crack or a slight toe crack, which there are one or two slight small toe cracks here as well. They're not faults in either the craftsmanship or the actual quality of the timber. They're due to natural process of playing cricket with bats. Alright guys, the last thing that I want to run through is actually a ping test for the bat. So you're very dead towards the toe, and then a good strong sweet spot through the middle part of the bat, and then starting to die off again when we start getting towards the stickers. Alright guys, so that's my review of the Sovereign Gold bat from Aldred. Very high quality bat. Because as I mentioned in my other video, in regards to my GM Flair original review, so make sure you check that out. That I haven't quite tossed up whether it's going to be this guy or the Flair that ends up as my #1 bat this season. So it'll be one of these two that'll end up as my match bat, and the other one will end up as my net bat for the summer. Guys, as always with any of my videos, if you've got any questions or any comments, make sure you drop them down in the comments bar below. Guys, also make sure you check out my other videos. I've got about 14 or 15 other videos there now that do a wide range of gear that I've used and that I've had, but also a couple of other videos there of some cricketing insights as well, so make sure you check those out. Guys, thanks as always, thanks for checking in for my videos, and I hope to catch you again in the near future. Thanks guys, bye for now.